Why do we want to start a marriage ministry at Berean Bible Church? Well, often what happens with marriages is we focus on premarital counseling and then crisis counseling. And there's not a lot of strengthening in between. Imagine if we did that in other areas of our lives. Imagine if with the health of your body, you decided, I'm going to exercise a 3-month exercise program before I leave college, and then I won't have to worry about it for the rest of my life. We all know that doesn't work. Or if we said you can exercise then for 3 months, and then if you hurt yourself, now you can do an exercise program and hopefully get it over with as fast as possible so that you can go on with your life. Well, that would not produce a healthy, strong body. And it doesn't produce healthy, strong marriages either if all we do is work at the beginning before you're married and then deal with a crisis when it comes up. Or imagine the way we invest. If you were to say, I'm going to teach someone everything they need to know about money in 6 weeks before they have any money. Well, that's probably not going to work out. It's helpful, it's good, but it's not everything that they need. Or if you were to say, well, wait until there's a major financial issue and then we'll try to fix it. None of us would think that's the best way to invest. None of us would think that's the best way to exercise. And so we want to say, how do we work with our marriages so that we don't just have moments of working on our marriages? We don't have just the beginning and when you get in trouble, but we have a system. We have a system of continually working to strengthen marriages, and not just to strengthen marriages with practical tips. Here's how to care for your spouse better. Here's how to be less selfish. Here's how to function within the home. Not just practical tips, although those can be really good, but to say, how does the grace of God transform our marriages? Because we all mess up. We've all failed to be a perfect spouse. So how do we take grace that God has given to us and extend that to our spouse in a way that we're strengthening, continually helping our marriages, not just when they're struggling, not just before we get married, but all along the way? Because unlike the health of our bodies, the health of our marriage can continue to increase throughout our lives. And that's our passion and our desire. We want to come alongside marriages and we want to help them to have those kinds of patterns so that grace flows through our marriages and so that they are better pictures of Christ and His church.